Good morning everyone and welcome back to another video. If you are new here, please do like and follow and subscribe to my channel for more videos in the future. Today's video is another theme park video and today we are at Legoland Windsor. So we're in Legoland and we're here for the opening of Mythica. Well, it has been open a couple of days, but we are here to support it. Harry actually works here in Legoland and he helped open up the land. So we're going to go see all of his work and yeah, just enjoy the park. Today we have with us Steve, Sally, Harry, my mum Charlotte, my dad David and me. A big old family trip to Legoland. About to head in for our first ride of the day. Enjoy the ride, Dad.
Yeah, it's brilliant. Makes your arms ache.
So we just finished our first ride on Ninjago. Of course, Harry, Mr. Legoland won. I didn't come last though. I didn't come last. Steve actually came last with only 9,000, but it's all in the fun of it. And now we are heading off to
Lego Mythica.
Lego Mythica. So we've just come off of Flight of the Skyline and it was amazing. I obviously know how the process works because Harry has helped open up this ride, but it's amazing the technology behind this ride and the feeling of the flying is just so immersive. It's an amazing ride for like families and even for adults. It's just amazing. You can hear all the kids and even the parents like up the top, because there's 3 levels. You can just hear them cheering, you can hear them like wooing, and it was so much fun. So I highly recommend it. Sally, did you enjoy the ride?
Yeah, it was brilliant.
Mum, did you enjoy it?
I did, yes, very good.
Mum was like a few rows down from me and all you could hear was woo! Woo! So we are finished in Mythica. We have just had lunch there. We went to the Troll Kitchen, I think that's what it's called. Really nice food. We all had fish and chips apart from my dad who had a pie. It was lovely. Now we're about to head on some more rides.
It's in the gents.
So we just came off the dragon ride. It was really funny because that's about as roller coaster as my mum and Harry's mum will go. So they just were screaming the whole way around. So it was a nice little family ride, and now we're heading off to our next ride. So let's go.
You must have took off before you was waiting.
So Harry thought it was a fun idea to go on the water ride, and wouldn't let me get a poncho before. It's a lot later now. Unfortunately, today's vlog hasn't gone to plan because one, it has poured it down with rain and I dressed for like 20-degree weather. So I was soaking wet and my phone couldn't really be out because I couldn't put it in my pockets because they were all wet. But besides the point, another reason why I haven't vlogged is because unfortunately my phone ran out of space and storage, so I had to free some up, so I haven't been able to vlog. But we've gone on a couple of rides. Unfortunately, Sally and Steve have departed from us now, and it is now just me, Harry, my mum and dad. But we're going to go on a couple more rides and explore the park some more. So it's actually a lot longer since I went to Legoland. In fact, it's probably been about a month. The reason why it's been so long is I was debating whether or not to actually put the vlog up. Like I said previously in it, my phone ran out of storage and I didn't really get to film as much as I hoped to, especially Mythica. But when I was reviewing it over the month, I did get quite a bit of footage, not helpful footage, but it was nice, and I thought I filmed it, I've saved it this long, so why not post it? So what I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna like do a little review of Legoland and specifically Mythica because I missed so much of that footage. I didn't get as much as I hoped. But yeah, here is my review on Legoland Mythica. So of course I'm gonna be a little bit biased because it's Harry's work that he's put a lot of time into. So to go there to see how like the rides were running, to see like how it's been built, how it's all functioning, to know like how the ride is running, it was like, it made me so happy. Like I sat there like, oh, he's so proud of it, and when he's proud of it, it makes me even more proud of him. Like he's happy in what he's done, and he put so much time and effort into it, and I know it is his job, but he would come home stressed like loads of nights just trying to get this part of the park ready. But besides that, let's do a review on it. So as you walk in, you have the famous archway, Mythica to the left hand side of you, and obviously it used to be another land anyway, so there were some rethemed rides, but now they have like mythical creatures made out of course, Lego, and they're the ones that are featured in the ride of the Sky Lion, so you kind of get to know the characters before you go on the ride. So the whole land is pretty much themed on this story of Maximus the Sky Lion and all the mythical creatures that the children create, and they live in this alternative universe, and Maximus can take you there, flies you around, but I won't spoil it too much. But that is pretty much the land is leading up to the ride. Everything is based solely on this ride, and I'm not surprised because it is the first of its kind in the UK. The only other kind is the one in Disney World, Florida, and that's Soarin', and I've been on both. Admittedly, I went on Soarin' when I was very young, so I don't really remember like how it made me feel, but they are very, very similar, and I'm saying that Flight of the Skyline is very, very good quality. It blew my mind, and it's a park known for children, but it's definitely a ride that's going to intrigue a lot of probably older, I wouldn't say my age or teenagers are going to run there just for the ride, but like parents were enjoying it, and it was a nice add to the park. It was a lovely staple moment. My only thing that I found is that I thought it was going to be a lot more heavily themed. That's not me saying it was hardly touched. They did a lot of work. They rethemed a whole ride. They have so many Lego models, and that takes a lot of man hours. I don't doubt that. I didn't feel like I was in the land of Mythica. I felt like I was still in Lego, and I don't know if that's just because I'm an adult, but the way they were describing it, the way they were advertising it, it's like you walk into this amazing land and there's mythical creatures everywhere, and there was the mythical creatures part, but I just felt like I was still in Legoland. I was kind of, not on the level of, but was expecting, you know, kind of like Pandora or Batu. It's just not to that level, of course, but you know, having some fancy trees and stuff. But I do know some of the behind the curtain things that were going on during the planning and the building, but yeah, I just wish I was made to feel like I was in Mythica rather than Mythica, the part of Legoland. But yeah, but overall I really loved my time at Legoland, and especially at Mythica. We did all the rides there. My mum and Harry's mum loved it. That's kind of as much theme park as they get. They don't do roller coasters, but it was a really nice family day out. But yeah, sorry the vlog isn't as what I was hoping it to be, and sorry it's about a month late. I just, again, was toying with the idea whether or not to post it, but we got there in the end. Here is my review of Legoland Mythica, and I hope you enjoyed it. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.